There's a strange silence that fills the room right before we lose control of our own time, the kind where the clock keeps moving, but we don't. We tell ourselves we'll start in 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes turn into an hour, a day, sometimes a lifetime of waiting for the right moment. That's how I lived for years, trapped in the endless pause between intention and action. Until one morning, I made a rule so simple it almost felt ridiculous: if something takes less than 5 minutes, I do it now. No hesitation, no negotiation, no delay. And that one decision completely rewired the way I lived my life. You see, procrastination doesn't always look like laziness, it often looks like fear in disguise. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear that we're not ready yet. But here's the truth: we never feel ready for the things that matter most. The longer we wait, the heavier the resistance grows. The 5-minute rule wasn't just about tasks, it was about trust. Every time we act within those 5 minutes, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of motion, that momentum is born from choice, not circumstance. At first, it started small, replying to messages, cleaning a desk, making the bed. But soon, I realized it wasn't about the tasks, it was about who I was becoming. Those tiny moments of decision built something far greater than productivity, they built discipline. And discipline, when it's born from self-respect, becomes the bridge between who we are and who we're meant to be. We stop waiting for motivation and start creating it. The 5-minute rule teaches us that action doesn't require clarity, it creates it. When you take small, immediate steps, the fog of confusion begins to clear. You begin to see that progress doesn't start with giant leaps, it starts with courage so small it almost goes unnoticed. That's where transformation hides, in the moments that seem too small to matter but matter more than anything. We often think life changes in a single breakthrough, but it doesn't. It changes in quiet repetitions of choosing action over avoidance, clarity over comfort. Every time you do something within those 5 minutes, you reclaim a piece of your power. You stop outsourcing your potential to tomorrow. You realize your future isn't something you wait for, it's something you build, 5 minutes at a time. But here's the paradox: the 5-minute rule isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more. Because when you learn to move despite resistance, you stop being a prisoner of your own thoughts. You develop a kind of resilience that can't be taught, it must be practiced. The same courage it takes to stand up for yourself in small moments is the same courage that will carry you through storms later. So, here's the task I gave myself, and I invite you to try it too. For the next 7 days, whenever something comes up and you think, "I'll do it later," ask yourself, will it take less than 5 minutes? If the answer is yes, do it immediately. You'll be amazed how your environment shifts, how your self-image sharpens, how your days start to feel lighter because your mind is no longer burdened by unfinished promises. As we practice this, we begin to see the truth: discipline isn't about forcing ourselves, it's about freeing ourselves from the weight of hesitation. Gratitude follows naturally because we start living in motion, not in waiting. Every small action becomes a declaration: I am capable, I am awake, I am moving forward. And soon, you'll realize that life itself is built on 5-minute moments: the decision to start the workout, to speak the truth, to open the book, to make the call. None of them feel life-changing in the moment, but together, they rewrite your entire story. So the next time your mind whispers, "Later," remember this: later is the enemy of growth. The most powerful version of you isn't waiting in the future, it's waiting on the other side of your next 5 minutes. All it takes is one decision, one breath, one act of courage. And when you take it, you'll see, it was never about time. It was about trust.